I want to add, so this is video 2 here. I want to add a line going right here. You can see this path here and this path over here. To do that here on Adobe Illustrator, I'm first off going to change my toolbar here. There's a little arrow up top here. If I click that arrow, it opens it up. And then I can use my line tool. If I hover over it here, you can see what it tells me, what it is here. It's a line segment tool, or a backward slash. So backward slash. And then simply here, I can draw up here, but you can see there's nothing on it right now. So to change that, I want to go over to my stroke, and I'm going to increase my stroke to 5 or 6 here, and we can see what this does here on my stroke side of things. You can see I can draw all sorts of crazy little lines here. I'll need to erase some of those here, but simply I'm going to draw from right here, and I'm going to draw it right about to there, and then I'm going to do the same thing from this point there and anchor it up and escape to get out of it. And then I can go back to my V, or my selection tool here, and I can see what I have here. And if I want to zoom in on this and fix this here, so I want this to overlap a bit, I can move that down just like that, and I can fix that right there and move that in. There's some other tools you can use to do stuff like this here, and I can fix this too a bit. Let's just drag this up to like right there. That looks good. Some other tools you can do to fix that here or change things around. You have your paintbrush tool, which you can fool around with here. You can see I can draw all sorts of lines like so with my paintbrush tool. You can also use the curvature tool. So how this works here, you can see I can click, I can drag, and all of a sudden I can start adding some curves to it. The curvature tool is kind of fun to fool around with and see what you can do to make some really unique shapes. And also you have your pen tool, okay, and these drop down menus, if I right click, I get some other options. You have a pen tool and an anchor point tool, and for example, I can click on this here, and let's say I want this to be an anchor, and I can zoom in on that here, but I can move that around, and I can make more of a curve if I wanted to with those anchor points. Sweet. That's the basics of that in video 2.